Alrighty.
See if that's on. Hey, really talk directly into that. Pick it up if you have to.
You may test it real quick?
Yeah, because you want it.
Test. You want to write it?
See, so it's right there. Okay.
Are we going to get going? Alrighty.
Test.
Alrighty. Good afternoon, Hayes High students, faculty, staff, parents, and alumni. Welcome to the 2024 Hayes High School Showcase Assembly. This afternoon, we will be celebrating all that Hayes High has to offer and where Hayes High came from. My name is Cooper Smith, and I'm a senior here at Hayes High School. I plan to go to Fort Hays next year for my degree in entrepreneurship. Hayes High has enjoyed much success these past few years in athletics. Let us first recognize our fall sports teams. Each fall sports coach will have an opportunity to showcase their team's success for this fall. First, let's call up Hayes High cross country team under the leadership of head coach Gerald Harris.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for helping us celebrate Homecoming 2024. My name is Gerald Harris and I'm the head cross country coach. We also have coaches Dan Dickerson and Haley Wolf. A special shout out to any former alumni cross country runners out there, especially if I coached you in the past. I hope to say hello to you later. We've had a good season so far. We're a very young team as we graduated 15 seniors last year, and 13 of those seniors had ran varsity at some point for us. We currently have 30 runners between the boys and the girls squad, and we placed middle of the pack most of the year. We recently competed in the prestigious Rimrock Classic meet, where over 3,300 runners competed over the two-day event. We competed extremely tough and ran on one of the nicest courses in the nation. We'll be ending our season soon, as we will head to Salina tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. And then we host the WAC meet, which is our league meet, out at Intercess Systems. And then we're off to a very tough regional at Great Bend the following Saturday. Our state meet will be November 2nd this year at, once again, the Rimrock meet. Thank you once again for coming. Go Indians.
Thank you for that, Coach Harris. So next, let's have the Hayes High School girls volleyball team with the head coach, Shannon Funk.
Hi, I want to welcome all the alumni, especially the alumni volleyball players, and representing class of 99, it's our 25-year reunion. There's two of us here today, so yay, good for us. Volleyball team's doing great right now. We are 23-6, going really well. We've won 11 of our last 12 games in a row, so pretty proud of the girls. We're really building up steam as the season progresses. We got two seniors this year. Are you guys here? They're not here right now. Okay, and then how about Annie Humphrey? Is she here? Okay, I do want to give a shout out to Annie. Annie has passed an incredible milestone in volleyball. She has reached over 1,000 career digs. She just reached this past week. So we're super proud of her. She's not here, but let's give her a hand anyway. Good job, Annie. Annie's only a junior, so to surpass that your junior year is pretty extraordinary, and Annie is extraordinary. We're very blessed to have her. We play next Thursday to wrap up our season. Next Saturday, we have our WAC tournament, and it is our goal and our anticipation to bring home that WAC championship. So that's all we got left for the season, and then we wrap up with sub-state and state. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for that, Coach Funk. Next, let's bring up the girls tennis team under the leadership of head coach Kayla Brown.
happy homecoming week. It's certainly a busy time around here, but it's a fun time. We're glad to have alumni in the building. Students have a good week, so we're a little bit tired. We're, meaning me, the coach, teacher, sponsor that's trying to do it all, but it's been a good week. For the tennis team, tennis is definitely just a rush to the finish line type sport. Our first meet is within 2 weeks of practice starting, and tomorrow we head to Salina, also at 6 a.m. So Coach Harris and I can wave to each other when we're leaving. It's for our regional meet. So our season is basically over. We took second, tied with Great Bend at our WAC league meet on Monday, and so we've got 6 players that are hoping to go out tomorrow, play some really good tennis, and maybe punch their ticket to state. So it is a quick season, but we have a lot of fun. I had 30 girls out, and I'm graduating 9 seniors. So there's certainly some spots for people to come in and fill for next year as well. So thank you so much for being here and for supporting our students of Hayes High.
Thank you for that, Coach Brown. Let's recognize the Hayes High girls golf team under the leadership of head coach Mark Watts.
Hey, so we're speaking for Mr. Mark Watson there. He's in class. Feel free to stand up, coach. We just played at our WAC yesterday. We did pretty good. We got Casey over here. She is all team WAC right here, ladies and gents. Number 1 in the state.
So our team as a collective earned second team all WAC, so we placed second, Garden got first. And then I'd also like to recognize all of the players who made second team and first team all WAC this year. So second team all WAC was Kelly Bonenspiel, stand up Kinley. And I'd like to recognize Lily Butler, Ava Herbert, and then first team all WAC, Liz Riley, and Lucy Oakwood. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's follow that up with the boys soccer team under the leadership of head coach Daniel Kelly.
Alrighty. So Coach Kelly couldn't make it out today, so I'm Kenneth Fisher, one of the captains on the team and a senior, speaking for him. So this year, it's been initially kind of an up and down year. We're 6-7, but we played one of the toughest schedule in the entire state. There are 13 seniors this year, notably Faden Heilman and Cooper Johnson, who are both candidates for us today. So just a round of applause for them, because they're great. But our senior night is just coming up next week. We play Garden on Tuesday, which is Liberal on Tuesday, which is going to be probably our biggest game and most defining game of the season. It's a camo themed night. That's always fun. So if we could get you guys to come out and support that, that would be great. And there is, I believe, 37 people on the team, 13 seniors. We're going to have a lot of people graduating, a lot of people doing stuff for the last time. So it's been really fun this year, and go Indians.
Thank you once again for that. Now, let's see some of our amazing teams in action. Hayes High Dance Team, under the direction of Lexi Kinderconnect, dances at the halftime of each home football and basketball game, correction.
Hi, I'm Allie Bunker, and this is Avery Augustine, and we are co-captains this year on the Hayes High dance team, and I'm going to let Avery talk a little bit about the dance team.
So we have a new coach this year. Her name's Lexi. She's doing great for it being her first year. We perform at every half game or halftime for every football and basketball game, boys and girls basketball. And there are 5 girls on the team, 2 freshmen and 3 seniors.
3 seniors?
Oh my gosh, no, I mixed that up. 2 seniors and 3 freshmen. My bad.
Alrighty, now let's hear from our amazing Hayes High cheerleading squad under the direction of head coach Heather Keller. What an amazing performance from our Hayes High cheerleading squad. Lastly, we have the Hayes High football team under the leadership of head coach Tony Crow.
Thank you. Welcome back, alumni. Thank you for coming back to the old/new Hayes High School for the last time. I guess you'll be able to come back and see it again. But it will no longer be the old/new. But thank you for coming back. If we have any I want to say former alumni football players in the stands, please stand up. Stand up, please. Stand up. Yeah, Dylan, you can stand up. Matt Brooks, you can stand up too. Back when Coach Brooks was playing, there was no face masks. But again, thank you for coming out. I don't want to bore you and sit up here. I want to get on to the show. I've always said since the 7 years being back here that Hayes High's finest hour is homecoming. It's the great things they do out at homecoming. I think it's a great day. It's a great week. There's lots of great activities. Enjoy yourselves. Hopefully we can put the cherry on top tonight with a win. And thank you for coming out. And welcome back to Hayes. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Coach Pro. Hayes High School has a rich history of extracurricular activities. Over 40 extracurricular activities and clubs are currently active at Hayes High School, with over 200 students in participation. If you are presently part of one or more of these groups, please now stand to be recognized. Give them a hand, everybody. Now, let us welcome our chamber singers under the direction of Mr. Alex Underwood.
Thank you all. The first song we're going to sing for you today is a little Joey Mitchell, so Alma, this is for you. This is an arrangement of Both Sides Now.
Ice cream castle.
amazingly talented group of individuals. Thank you for that, Mr. Underwood. USD 489 and Hayes High School also want to celebrate academic accomplishment. Let's celebrate Hayes High's commended student in the 2024 National Merit Scholarship Program, who is amongst almost 34,000 commended students throughout the nation being recognized for their exceptional academic promise. Commended students placed among the top 50,000 scorers of more than 1.5 million students who took the 2022 PSAT. Although commended students will not continue in the competition for National Merit Scholarships, they typically have an advantage in other scholarship competitions. Congratulations to John Weisenborn, son of Greg and Charlene Nichols Weisenborn. John is a member of the Hayes High Band, Jazz Band, as part of the top-rated trombone quartet at the state, plays soccer as part of the Scholarship Bowl, and math relays. He is also a member of NHS. He is currently planning to major in industrial engineering and is undecided what school to attend. In a nation that values excellence, it is important to publicly recognize the hard work and achievements of scholastically talented young people and their families and schools that nurture their development. We hope this recognition will serve to encourage all students to strive to realize their potential. Congratulations, John. If you will please stand for recognition. Next, let us celebrate our National Merit Scholarship semifinalist Caleb King. Officials of National Merit Scholarship Corporation, or NMSC, announced the names of more than 1,600 semifinalists in the 17th Annual National Merit Scholarship Program. These academically talented high school seniors have an opportunity to continue in the competition for some 7,140 National Merit Scholarships worth nearly $28 million that will be offered next spring. To be considered for a merit scholarship, semifinalists must fulfill several requirements to advance to the finalist standing, and approximately half of the finalists will win a National Merit Scholarship, earning the Merit Scholar title. Over 1.3 million juniors and about 21,000 high schools entered the 2024 National Merit Scholarship Program by taking the 2024 preliminary SAT/National Merit Scholarship qualifying test, which served as an initial screen of program entrants. The nationwide pool of semifinalists, representing less than 1% of U.S. high school seniors, includes the highest ranking entrants in each state. Caleb King is the son of Kim King and Dennis King. He has been a part of Student Council, National Honor Society, Chamber Singers, Chamber Orchestra, musical, play, leadership team, math relays, science Olympiad, and Scholars Bowl at Hayes High. After I graduate, I intend to go to an undecided university to study behavioral neuroscience or international relations, says Caleb. Congratulations, Caleb. Please stand for recognition. Let us now celebrate our past successes. Please welcome Laurel Hurdle, who is here to announce the USD 489 Distinguished Service Award.
The Hayes High Alumni Association wants to welcome back all the alumni and invite you to our luncheon immediately following this ceremony in the cafeteria. The cost is $7 per person. The money from this fundraiser goes towards senior scholarships, so if you're not able to attend but would like to make a donation, please stop by our table in front of the cafeteria. And now, on behalf of the Hayes High Alumni Association, we are proud to announce the 2024 recipients of the USD 489 Distinguished Service Award winners as Frank and Barb Leo. Collectively, they have given 80 years of service to the students, parents, and community of Hayes. Barb graduated from Fort Hays State University in 1973 with a degree in elementary education. In 1982, she started her teaching career by first being a long-term substitute math teacher for one semester at Hayes Junior High. At the end of the semester, she was offered to stay on as a math teacher, which she did, and continued to teach math for 33 years at the same school, but through name changes to Felton Middle School and then Hayes Middle School. She taught all 3 grade levels throughout her career, but the majority of her time was in 6th grade. She has many cherished memories of her students and faculty members that have enriched her life. Highlights from her teaching career include a trip to Washington, D.C. to receive an award for Outstanding Teacher of Democracy Principles. For many years, she co-chaired the Kansas Association of Math Teachers Math Contest that was held at Fort Hays State University with middle school students throughout Kansas. She was also one of the founding teachers of the Madrigal Dinner event at Felton and then Hayes Middle School. Barb retired in 2014 after 33 years of teaching. Frank graduated from Fort Hays State in 1972 with a bachelor's degree in mathematics. He earned his master's degree in education administration in 1974. Frank started his teaching career at Hayes Junior High in 1976, teaching 7th through 9th grade math. And in 1981, he moved to this new Hayes High School, and he continued to teach in the math department until his retirement from teaching in 2014. In 1981, Frank was hired as the Hayes High baseball coach, a position he held for the next 39 years. During those years, Hayes High baseball won 18 WAC titles, had 12 state tournament appearances with 4 top 3 finishes. 115 of his players went on to play college baseball, with 11 playing at Division I level and 6 were playing professionally. This includes his grandson, Dylan Dreiling, who was a 2nd-round draft pick of the Texas Rangers here in 2024. He was selected 5A Kansas Coach of the Year 2 times, National Regional 5 Coach of the Year, and has been inducted into the Fort Hays State Sports Hall of Fame, the Kansas Baseball Hall of Fame, the National Baseball Congress Hall of Fame, and was a member of the first class to be inducted into the Kansas High School Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame. At last spring's Diamond Classic baseball tournament, the Hayes High baseball field was named Leo Harper Field, honoring Frank and his longtime pitching coach, Keith Harper. Frank and Keith built that current baseball field from a barren plot of land in the early 1980s. Frank continues to actively coach, and this summer will be his 43rd year to coach Hayes Summer Collegiate League baseball team, the Hayes Larks. Their best overall season was just this summer when they won the NBC World Series in Wichita. Frank and Barb have always believed if you surround yourself with good people, your chances to succeed will be greatly increased. They wish to thank their former students, student athletes, fellow coaches, and fellow staff members for being a big part of this journey. Frank and Barb have 3 daughters that all graduate from Hayes High, Lindsay in 1993, Gina in 1997, and Abby in 2005. They have 9 grandchildren. Frank and Barb are joined today by their daughter Lindsay and her husband Doug Dreiling from the class of 1994, celebrating his 30-year class reunion, their grandson Bo Dreiling, who's a sophomore at Hayes High, and their grandson Dylan Dreiling from Hayes class of 2022. Please join me in thanking and congratulating Frank and Barb Leo.
Thank you so much. First and foremost, I want to thank God for all of the blessings He has given us in our life, our children, our grandchildren, our family, friends. I've already seen several former students out here on this side this morning, and what a treat. What a treat. I also want to thank him for this special man that's been standing by my side for 52 years. A special shout out to our family that could be here today, Doug, Lindsay, Dylan, Bo. We're missing Ellie and Colton. Wish they could have been here, but they had to go to school. And I want to thank Laura and the Alumni Association for this special award. It will be a long time special memory for us. And now I'm going to turn it over to the true hero here, my husband, Frank.
It's great to be back. I great memories of this gymnasium, homecomings. But the one memory I've got walking into this building today, you see the beautiful new facility that's being built out here, and it's hard to believe that I was here for the first homecoming, and I believe if we stay on schedule, this will be the last one. So, pretty awesome feeling coming into the building today. A lot of people to thank over the years. As Barb and I both said, you've got to surround yourself with good people. And our teaching staff at Hayes High that I was with, tremendous math department, former students up here, I hope we did you right over the years. And by the way, you guys on my right, take a good look over here. Take a good look, because someday you're going to be on the other side. So, again, thank you to the students, thank you to the math department. That was a great support for us during our teaching career. As far as coaches go, and I've got two of them up here in the stands, some former players, you don't win awards, you don't win things without a good support coaching staff, and we had one of the best. And Keith Harper, who is with me, the guy that helped me build this field, and I think Kathy's here, and Kathy and Barb both know that Keith and I would disappear on weekends, and we'd finally come home on a Sunday, and they'd still welcome us back home. But, great memories. Keith was a great assistant coach, was with me for 39 years, and helped build this program. Alumni, enjoy the weekend. It's great to be back. Football team, good luck tonight, and go Indians.
Go Indians. To recognize this year's Grand Marshal of the Hayes High Homecoming Parade, I would like to introduce Mike Holliday from Eagle Radio to talk about this year's Grand Marshal, Dustin Armbruster.
Homecoming week at Hayes High, no better time. Mr. Lundmark asked me to do this about 4 weeks ago, and I agreed to do it. Then I got a message from him toward the beginning of the week. Him and his wife are in Kansas City having their 12th child, so we wish them best of luck in that. 12th child, give or take. Dustin Armbruster is in his 18th year as the play-by-play voice of Hayes High. Dustin, you got a little ways to go to reach the 43 years of Frank Leo coaching the Larks, but you're off to a pretty darn good start. He's a graduate of Trigo Community High School and Fort Hays State University, working as a voice for the area game of the week while in college. He started full-time his professional career in Oberlin and McCook, Nebraska, and is the former voice of Oberlin High School. Dustin's won many broadcasting awards in his career, including recognition from the Kansas State High School Activities Association, Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and is the 2024 Hod Humiston Award winner from the Kansas Association of Broadcasters. And that's kind of a career award. Other award winners include Gerard Wellrock, the longtime voice of the Fort Hays State Tigers, Mitch Holtus, the voice of the Chiefs, Wyatt Thompson, Bob Davis, some other familiar names that you've heard of. Well, Dustin is now in that category. On a side note, Dustin and I co-host a morning show on 101.9 The Bull each weekday morning, and I wish that he put the same effort into the morning show as he does preparation for Hayes High sports. Not quite, Dustin, not quite. But in all seriousness, he works tirelessly all week long prepping for games, whether it's baseball, softball, basketball, or football. He puts a lot of effort and a lot of work into it, and nobody does it better. He must love it. After all, driving to Liberal, Dodge City, and Garden City sometimes multiple times a year isn't for everyone. He's a Hayes High guy, no doubt, and is very worthy of the Grand Marshal of the Hayes High Parade honor. Here he is, the voice of the Indians, Dustin Armbruster.
This year, we would also like to recognize Sean Henderson and Carrie Lacey as the state principals of the year for Hayes High and for high schools and elementary schools. They were both selected by the committee for their student-centered approach and excellent administration. Congratulations to you both. Give them a hand. At an awards assembly during the summer membership meeting of the Kansas Middle School, directors Ms. Nicole Winter was selected finalist for the Golden Owl Award for FFA. As well as Mr. Jerry Braun was recognized by the NEA for an Excellence in Teaching Award. He will go on to compete at the national level soon. He was also recognized by Travelers Insurance with the 2025 Travelers Insurance Award for Teaching Excellence. Our great high school has been hosting classes and students for over 150 years. Today, let's recognize those classes that have returned to celebrate this year's homecoming. Let's welcome back the class of 2019. Let's welcome back the class of 2014. How about the class of 2009? Give it up for the class of 2004. Let's also welcome the class of 1999. I think that's the loudest by far. Let's also welcome the class of 1994. I regret my last statement about being loud. Let's also welcome the class of 1989. Let's also welcome the class of 1984. Let's also welcome the class of 1979. Let's also show some love to the class of 1974. Let's also welcome the class of 1969. Let's also welcome back the class of 1964. Is there anyone from the class of 1959 or the class of 1954? Let's show them some love. Let's go ahead and have one last round of applause for all of our amazing alumni. Welcome home. Once again, we have our amazing chamber singers. What an amazing group of people. Thank you once again for that, Mr. Underwood. Now, let's welcome our returning 2023 Homecoming Royalty. Our returning Queen, Micah Zimmerman, and our returning Homecoming King, Nate Henderson. Both our King and Queen are being escorted by Riley Rubin. At this time, we would like to introduce you to our 2024 Homecoming Royalty, starting with Kira Deely, escorted by her mom, Angie Deely, and her dad, Bo Deely. Kira's school activities include the Stuco president, leadership, band as a drum major, boys swimming manager, girls swim, National Honor Society, mathletes, and pen pals, even though it's not around anymore. Her future plans after high school are to go to FHSU and major in some area of business. At the moment, she has not decided which specifically. Next up, we have Leroy Goodspeed, being escorted by his mom, Leslie White and Andrew White. Leroy is involved with National Honors Scholar, boys swim team, girls swim team manager, Stuco, and leadership team. He plans to go to Fort Hays State University and go down the career path of cybersecurity. Next up, we have Avery Soliday, being escorted by her mom, Shelby Soliday, and her dad, John Soliday. Avery is involved with National Honor Society, leadership team, student council, tribe broadcasting, orchestra, and softball. After high school, she plans to attend Fort Hays State University for speech pathology. Next up, we have Oscar Flores, being escorted down by his father, Toby Flores. Oscar is involved with chamber singers, studio, play, musical, swim, and leadership. After high school, he wants to plan on finishing his general education classes at Fort Hays, and then he's going to move to a 4-year acting theater school. Next up, we have Reagan Wamser, escorted by her lovely parents, Alan and Heidi Wamser. Reagan has been involved with volleyball for 2 years, senior class vice president, student council for 4 years, Spirit Club representative for 4 years, tribe broadcasting for 2 years, National Honor Society for 2 years, leadership for 1 year, HOSA vice president, and competition dance for 8 years. After high school, she plans to pursue a degree in nursing at Fort Hays State University and continue to the CRNA program at Kansas University. Next up, we have Wyatt Kirkpatrick, son of Russell and Casey Kirkpatrick. Cassie Kirkpatrick. Wyatt is involved with the football team, track, leadership, Stuco, and DECA. His plans after high school are to attend college, He's going to wait for a football opportunity, and he's going to go into finance and management. Next up, we have Danny Williford, being escorted by her mom, Ariane Arias, and her grandpa, Heido Arias. Danny is involved with soccer both her freshman and sophomore year, Stuco during her freshman, sophomore, and junior year. And she has also been involved with basketball her freshman year and softball during her junior year. After high school, she plans to take her academics and athletics to Kansas City Community College, where she is committed to play soccer for the first 2 years and major in exercise science. Next up, we have Faden Heilman, being escorted by his mom and dad, Jessica and Todd Heilman. Faden is involved with boys soccer, girls soccer managing, boys swim, track and field, orchestra, FCA, and leadership. After high school, Faden wants to go do his undergraduate at FHSU, where after he plans to go to KU Med and hopefully study dermatology. Next up, we have Callan Myers, being escorted by her parents, Corey and Mandy Myers. Callan is involved with Stuco, Janus Campaign, Options Advisory Board, Leadership, Tribe Broadcasting, National Honor Society, Spirit Club, volleyball, track, and tennis. After high school, she plans to go to Fort Hays State University and get her master's in speech language pathology. And now we have Cooper L. Johnson, being escorted by his mom, Jessica, and his dad, Brandon. Cooper is involved with Student Council, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Leadership Team, National Honor Society, Hays High Leadership Team, soccer, basketball, and golf. Cooper wants to earn a master's degree in architecture from K-State in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your 2024 Homecoming Royalty. The King and Queen will be announced during the halftime festivities of the football game tonight at 7 p.m. at Lewis Field. Lastly, once again, we have our chamber singers with the Alma Mater. They would like to run it through one time, and then we invite all of you to join us for the second run of it.
Our